Hey y'all, I just started making a beat. I'm going to, just make the beat and talk for a little bit. I find it really fun just chatting, making a nice track, you know what I mean? So let's get into it. I like nice soft pads, they really put me at peace. And I think I've said this before, a nice sound that evokes some sort of emotion really gets you in a space of writing and creating and making the beat as well. It really is really fun. It makes me motivated to keep going. And when I'm at peace, I make my best work. Um, I'm a writer as well, and this is usually my type of sound. I got some nice JRPG type Japanese video games from the 2000s and 90s type of pad. Very influenced by video games, sounds from video games and anime. It's really weird. I think I want it a little bit slower. Yep, I think this is perfect. Um, yeah. Softness and subtlety is key in anything, and it's very important that in our lives we use some sort of subtlety and softness and decorum in our speak and in our art, so we can convey a message nice and easy, and everyone can get drawn in. Anyone can get drawn into it as long as you ease them in. I mean, if they don't like it, they don't like it. But if you ease them into something, they'll have a broader understanding of what you're trying to convey, and it's really cool. Yo, let me tell you something. I can play the guitar, but like I can't sing and play the guitar at the same time. It's sort of like making beats. I can't make beats and talk, but it takes a lot of practice. I can kind of play the guitar and sing, but I'm sure with practice I would have been good a long time ago. I think we need a little bit more speed. Wait, you know what? This is what I'm gonna do. No, 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 no. We need. No, 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 no. How do I fix this problem? You see, this would have frustrated me years ago. So let me just shut up for a little bit and listen. Oh, it needs to be a higher beat PM. Got some nice Code Lyoko types type sounds. If you guys remember the show Code Lyoko, it used to come on Cartoon Network. I hated that damn show, but it was like cult classic. I think I want a nice fat snare, a nice fat snare to go along with the. There's something wrong with these drums. Yeah, okay. So, like definitely I would 100% want to keep the integrity of the sound going. I don't want any contrast or anything like, oh, that's a twist, that's a trap beat type of twist to it. I really just want to keep it like this, and it might be a little hard, but we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. So when I switched to this computer about 6 months ago, I didn't like transfer over my plugins or anything. One of the worst decisions of my life. Like, I started using Splice about a year and a half ago, which, I stopped collecting drum sounds, but like, I had plugins and stuff like that. I just didn't transfer over, so I'm back to basics pretty much. Take Keith method and lay out the hi-hats first, and sometimes I can lay out the land of the beat. That's something I used to do, and then take Keith. I saw an interview with him and he reminded me, oh, I lay out the hi-hats first to create my songs. I usually like to say the 808's the basement, but the hi-hat is usually the basement. And every foundation needs some sort of grounding, and why not have it be a basement unless you live in a ranch house? We don't live in ranches over here, baby. No, you're gonna have it be like this. I can literally just play it out, but I'm trying to copy and paste it a whole bunch of times. Swagger. It's ever so swagged out. 100. Like the 100 emoji. Like the Emoji Movie. Then it'll come to big snare. Oh, it's a hat. Yeah, okay. Let's just play it out. Let's listen to it. Let's quantize it first. I want this kick to be over here. Undo it, and then we're gonna. Sometimes I play it out right the first time, then I quantize it and I ruin it. Okay, this is gonna be temporary. It's gonna be temporary. Nothing wrong with having some fill-in drums. Your situation never really stays the same. Let's just embrace what it is right now. Here we go. Add a nice bought a nice Rhodes piano. These have two plugins. I used to play it out. Give it some nice soul. Then I might have a nice synth, a bass going. I just go like this. Do don't do 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 do. You know, I would play in there. It's gonna sound good. I hear sounds in my head, and I can play it out only sometimes. My ideas never really come into fruition until I hear the sound. I'll explain later. Most producers use samples. Don't make fun of me for using a whole bunch of them. It's only temporary. I'm not gonna use. That's too happy for me. What if I reversed it? But I'm gonna do one of these. I like the way that sounds. I like the way that sounds. This is a good beat so far. I like the way this sounds. I like the way it feels. Boom, boom. Yeah. I like the way this feels. I like where this is going. Yeah. Hey. Yeah. 40. Yeah. Boom, 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 boom. The Garbage Man. Yes, the Garbage Man. I'm gonna add some nice fill-in drums. You know what I mean. You guys know what I mean. It's gonna be like nice percussion type sounds. A high up tom. I might add this. I like the way that sounds. I like the way it feels. And then we're gonna add it again. There's some producers on Twitter that make fun of producers for playing most of the sounds out, and I'm sorry, baby. This is how I do it. So my man's like, don't go around like a clown around town making fun of those who play this stuff out, bruh. You ain't no real Twitter homie. All right. I have the emotion down. It sounds hopeful, but like sad. A sad hopefulness that comes after a revelation, post situation that got you in that sadness. So you know what I mean. It's a very complicated type beat. complicated type beat. Complicated X depression type beat. You know what I mean? It's one of them. Yeah. We're having a good time, man. This is some good stuff right here. I'm gonna put a saxophone in there. You know, I'm not gonna stress it. We're gonna end it here. We'll keep going. Maybe I'll come back to this beat. Who knows? I don't think I really would sell it, really, or put it up. But it's really good. I might just use it myself. Anyway, peace.